And welcome back to part 11 of The Evil Within. This time we're going to take down the Keeper. Maybe make some progress in chapter 8, but we'll see. So we'll put the puzzle piece in, and this lever here, it won't let you pull it. This was only here for the actual Keeper to slam it down in the first place. But when you get to the bottom here, they have this great big door. It's like a boss door. It's actually kind of fitting, especially how long it takes to open. Yeah, it takes fucking forever to open. And then it's not even like the boss on the other side. It shows one of the main gimmicks of the boss. That's the Keeper over there, but we're not going to fight him right now. It's just we've got a trap to deal with, and the door won't open super slow like a boss door. Because the Keeper drops these everywhere, and if you get your foot stuck into it, it won't explode or anything like that, but it will trap your leg in. So either traps or the Keeper can get you. And that's one thing definitely to remember if you're trying to do it on Akumo mode. They will not hurt you. So don't feel like you must not get caught by them. Because once in Akumo mode, everything that can hurt you is a one-hit kill. But these can't hurt you, so it's not the end of the world if you get caught by one. As long as there isn't an enemy right next door that can take advantage of that. Oh, there's a lot of Keeper head safes here.
Leslie.
Oh, there's Leslie.
Safe. Where's
Kid.
Kidman? Is she here too?
Kid.
Is she all right?
Is she alright? Alright?
Stand back. I'll get it open.
No, we won't. I'm going to look around, see if there's any ammo first, then I'll get it open, Leslie. We can open this door. Oh no, never mind, no we can't. We need Leslie out of there to actually do anything with that. Wow, there's a lot of safe heads. Keep in mind, every safe head is a spawn point for the Keeper. So if there's a lot scattered about, keep that in mind when you go to take him down. Because the Keeper doesn't truly die, but when you take it down, it will just respawn from another one of these. And there's a trophy for this section for only killing it twice, like not killing it any more times than you have to. Because you have to kill it once in this first instance because you get locked in the room with it. And then there's another point where you get locked in the room with it, so you have to take it out a second time. Any other time's optional. And there's a trophy for only doing it twice, so I'm going to try and do that. Even though I've already got the trophy, I'll try and do it for sport at this point, and besides I'll save ammo. And also, it's got a head made of steel, so don't aim for the head, just go for the chest. It's 2 sniper shots to the chest to take it down. See? And the reason why they die so quickly is because it can infinitely respawn. So once you take it out the first time, the door will open, get what you need, and get a move on. That valve on the shelf there, remember where it is for later. Because we're going to have to come back through here and not too much later. Right, that giant wall of smog there is what we need to get through now. So let's turn this. The flashing on the screen it will always be an indication that the Keeper's respawning. So the Keeper's there, and if I'm quick enough I might be able to get a move out of there before he swings at me. Also, yeah, that was a dead body. He just swung in the air wildly. The Keeper will do that. If there's any loose corpses around, he'll just pick them up and use them. Now Sebastian, for some dumbass reason, automatically locks himself in here. Not realising that maybe, just maybe, the thing might respawn in here. I'm just looking around for more ammo. Oh no, there is more shotgun shells, so there's something. Let's turn this. This will clear the smog along towards the next section. The final proper section, because we'll get that and it'll clear. We get introduced to like just how problematic the Keeper is. But because we've turned this and the next bit's cleared, the next bit's where the last section of this area is before it's a home run out of here. Also, even though this is the Keeper's main appearance, it does appear later on. This chapter 12 or 13, it's one of the two. There's a section in there that I shouldn't really spoil, so I'm not gonna now. I thought I'd think about it. But there's a section there where it appears again, so don't think you've seen the last of it once you get to the other end of this section. So yeah, we come out here, you turn left, and this bit would have been all, like, this bit would have been smogged off, but it's not anymore. And this is why we need to go back and get the valve, because he smashes that one. So, oh, this is the starting section, never mind. Yeah, this is the starting section, oops. It won't let you pick up the valve when you're on your way through the first time. You have to wait until it's destroyed before it will let you pick it up. The little, like, clanking sounds you can hear in the background, that's, yeah, those red dots is what he's putting down. Those are the mine things I was on about earlier in the trap room where they're everywhere. The Keeper places them down, and they always drop, oh, I'm not going to get time to finish this. It always gets one arrow part from it. Look, if you disarm it, you always get one. So you can, in theory, get yourself up to 99 off these. Just it might take forever because they take forever to disarm, and you'll only put up so many at a time. It does this so you don't get trapped, really, because a lot of the other bosses are very short-wind. Whilst this is a very long-ended, long-term boss fight, because it can go on forever depending on how many times you choose to take it down. Fuck. I need to try and lure it away so that I can get a good run to it. This is the section where most people end up bottling the trophy for killing it only twice and end up just killing it a third time to turn the valve. But I'm going to try. The Keeper's not too fast on his attack swing, so you can keep on doing what I was doing there and just sprinting straight past it. Hopefully this will be enough. Got it. Right, once it's done, make a break for it, because you're done. There's nothing stopping you from the end of this boss fight now. There he is. So yeah, he does get chase on you if you notice. And Sebastian once again decides to lock himself in. Seriously, I wouldn't do it. I'd close it and then just run, because if it opens it itself, if there's no other way, you can then try and dart past it again. But if you just lock yourself in and it comes through again like it's doing here, there we go. The Keeper notices it, like, uh oh.
Finally.
The only reason no more spawn Sebastian is because there's no more safes. Don't think you're safe just because you killed it. You didn't kill it. The thing can't die. This is the bit that Leslie ran down. So you might have noticed the gel bottle there when we first went. So if you quickly come over here, there's free 800 gel. We're all on the home stretch of this chapter now. There's no more real threats from here to the end. And we're only like 9 minutes in, so I'll probably start the next chapter as well. And chapter 8's not that long. Like, it's a lot shorter compared to the chapters we've had so far, so I'll probably get it done by next part. I doubt it'll take too long to do. Oh, secret gel bottle. But the thing, oh god, that reminds me. I've said it many times before, but chapter 9 is the one that I really, really dread. I really don't like chapter 9. We're entering chapter 8, we're practically there. Because like I said, chapter 8's not that long, and suddenly we're in the deep end of chapter 9. I'm going to take a break before. And I'm back. I'll probably just edit that together depending on how the parts go, but I because I stream it chapter by chapter. Like I do the whole of chapter 7 in one session, and then I just edit it together in equal sizes as I go along. But I thought I'd take a break. But I know chapter 8's not that long, so after like I've only had like a 10-minute break, and now I'm getting back into it. Just because even though I hate chapter 9, I want to get a move on to it so I can get past it, because chapter 10 onwards start to pick up again. The only thing to notice is that there's no bosses in this chapter, but the enemies, the two heads on one body enemies, they get a significant upgrade in this chapter. And is that there's this weird like slivering tentacle monster thing that can come out of their chest. That's an instant kill. So whatever you do, keep your distance, because at random they can pull that out, and if it catches you, well, too bad. Also, there's a trophy for going through this whole chapter without using a single weapon once. So that means just running through and punching everything. And as you can see, I'm not going to do it. Oh, it moved, the bastard. I know it can be done, just I'm not going to try. Like, maybe if I go through the game again on easy, I'll try it, but no, not now. Oh, that other enemy actually died. I didn't think it did. I can see a body about to get up over there, so that'll trigger the thing to go off. See? It blew up from next to it, not on it, so it's probably, yeah, it's still alive. That's the tentacle monster I was on about. That's an instant kill if it grabs you. But if you shoot into the chest, it's a crit. It acts as a critical. It will do a lot more damage to it. But you can only like get a good shot on the chest when the tentacle comes out, so it's the risk v reward thing. To be fair, I quite like this chapter, and not just because it's stupid short, but it's just it's not trying to be anything it's not. It's just playing around, and it's almost sort of like the breather, because chapter 7's not the easiest, and chapter 9's bullshit. So this is the breather in between. I'm sure there's an angel statue in here somewhere, in this little section. Actually, I think I know where it is. I think it's when it's turned this, it lowers down. This is like the most obvious and one of the easiest angel statues to find, because look, it appears right in front of you. It doesn't like magically disappear the moment you let go or anything like that. It's just right in front of you, casually as. So we turn this one more, and then we could just punch it and get our key. I'm not sure which one of these bodies come alive and which ones don't up ahead. I don't think this one will. Oh yeah, be careful across this section, because yeah, the game demonstrates you're going to get shot at like nobody's business if you're not careful. I'm not sure how much damage it does, but I'm not particularly wishing to hang around to find out. But I think it destroyed one of these boxes by itself, so I think... Ooh. There's 2 arrows on the wall. Can you not get them? Oh no, I can't get them. Let's make a move. Because I don't think they kill you in one hit. I think they just do a lot of damage. On Nightmare onwards they might do, because like I said, Nightmare's hard mode, and Akumo is hard mode, just everything's instant kill. In the downloadable content chapters, there's only 2 difficulties. Like in the main game there's 4, but in the DLCs there's only 2, and there's only 1 in the 3rd expansion. Like the 2 that are in like the first 2 expansions is just normal and normal but pitch black. I'm not joking, that's literally the two difficulties. Because there's a lot more of an emphasis on stealth, so there's the difficulty that makes everything pitch black, so you can easily run into stuff without realising. And on the third one, there's only one default difficulty, and once you beat it, you get an unlimited ammo rocket launcher, and it only lasts about, and the mission itself only lasts about half an hour.
The one common factor is a case history of dissociative identity disorder. Previous experience cortex degradation, sense of self. But there were unanticipated results here. Suicidal thoughts and alternate personalities exist as a core personality. As self-consciousness waned, a sort of stasis was achieved. Like two creatures sewn together. Eternally hating the other. Delicious.
Right, there's these weird little midget rat enemy things, and the easiest way to deal with them is wait for them all to spawn in and then put a flashbulb in the middle of them, because for some reason blinding them murders them. So use that to your advantage and just wipe out hordes of them in one go. There's not actually that many times in the game that those things spawn in, they're just sort of there sometimes. And this chapter's filled to the brim with them, but that's because it's their introductory chapter, so of course they're going to fill it to the brim with them. Right, pay attention because on the left it turns off here in the secret path. There's nothing necessarily special over here, but it's just something you don't forget on repeated playthroughs. It's just something I remember. I think there's more over on the other side of that little fence over there, so I'm gonna get my... I've got my crossbow ready. Oh, you can't smash it. I thought you gotta jump it. Yeah, you can see some in the water. Let's see if there's only a few. I don't really want to waste. Oh no, there's quite a number of them. Right there.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Nice one, rat. Casually floating, like.
Take your protein
The physics of enemies bouncing out of the water is weird, as you noticed with the rat. I don't need more flash bolts, but an explosive bolt will do the trick. Looks like it did. Oh, look at that poor bugger. Yeah, he had nothing left. Oh, there's still a few more. Oh, what am I doing? Don't bother shooting at them with things like your pistol. They're too small, and you'll miss too often. So just pull out something that has good spread shot if you don't have any bolts left. I think we're approaching a puzzle. Well, I say it's a puzzle. It's one of those things that if you just use common sense, you'll realise the answer very quickly. Yeah, it's over there. I think there's ammo nearby first, so I'll look around first before I go over there. No, there's not necessarily ammo, but there's stuff to destroy that could give ammo. No? Bastard. I'll happily accept the explosive bolt. Right, the common sense puzzle here. This reads that a guy got here and he was about to try it, and he hopes this puzzle works, and he gets it wrong, as you can she gets it wrong, as you can clearly see. So, and there's blood everywhere. You pick up the puzzle piece that she picked up, and on one side it's clean, on one side it's blooded. So the side that was blooded is obviously the side that was facing outwards when she put it in, so that's why it killed her, because it was the wrong side. So you can see from the blood which way is the right way to go, because she put it in the wrong way and so there's blood on it. See? It's a clever little common sense puzzle, but once you know it you're like, oh yeah, I see. Uh-oh, you ready for psychological stuff?
Doc. Doc, what the hell is going on?
There's no time. I need to figure out how to reverse this if we're going to stop him.
Who? This Ruvik guy? Who the hell is he?
I'm sorry, I have to find this.
I can't help if you leave me in the dark, Doc. And you need me to help.
We were working on a method. How can I explain this? It's like linking brains together. Sharing everything on an electrochemical level. Emotion, memory, perception, everything. Directly. It's unprecedented. The implications on psychology, on pharmaceuticals, on consciousness itself.
Are you serious? It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I didn't say it was perfect. Especially not with such a unstable host.
Great. So your research partner is a psychopath. And we're all inside his head.
Not exactly, no. All of us are contributing on some level. But he's the only one with conscious influence.
You know how he thinks. What does he want?
Well, it's just a theory, but I'd say he wants us dead.
Well, isn't that something? And leaving Toy wants us dead, he means chapter 9. Well, that's what I'm going to take from it anyway. He probably doesn't, but that's what I'm going to take from it. Right, this says that it is their Sebastian and whoever the person he married again's child's first day at school. So it's another little journal entry. And the journal entries, you know what that means? It means we're near in the Beacon Hospital access point. But you can't see any mirrors around, so you could probably take a guess of where we actually are already. To be fair, I'm surprised I've got this far through chapter 8 already. I was expecting it to be a two-parter, but... Oh, hello, the experiment. We're not going to fight the experiment this part. The fight against the experiment's not actually until chapter, like, 11 or 12. It's just that their game wants to introduce you to the big bastard right now. And then, just as soon as you close the door, just like that, it's gone. Simple as. Oh, we're in the hotel, and it's like we're not alone. To be fair, that's a cool effect, what they did there. Oh, and that's chapter 8 clear. Yay! That means next time's chapter 9. So that means next time on Evil Within, we'll tackle that part of the game. Take care now.